Hello, welcome.
This restaurant has a really...
A choking smell? You must be...
Spicy chili? But
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat...
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar. And wow, we've got a real rich... Looks like Wanman Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste.
Will that be all?
What?
Giving the people what they want is... If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to...
Whoa, there seems to be a... Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going... Of course, we aren't going to demand...
Is it just Paimon? Or our Still... Surely there must be a little room...
Hey now, come on. I can barely... That seems a bit on the... you folks. Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
I thought it was... But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring... whatever. So where do you want to go next? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got... Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the...
Mon Dieu. Un étonne se roquer. Il fait chier ce gamin, on fait du babysitting sur ce putain de jeu, frère. Depuis quand? C'est casse-bonbon, casse-bonbon.
Wow, this place is huge! Are the waves here always... given Liyue's climate, Paimon is kind of the traveler's... This place is Liyue's commercial... Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the... yeah. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor, all the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board. Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed. Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tooser, don't want... after all that, you...
Mon Dieu. Non, vraiment, il sort à s'accrocher, c'est une encre, connard.
That metal hook is huge, and I guess this is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook? Is this in the... My brother always sends me a really Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser... But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I'm... Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey!
Mon Dieu, frère, arrête de courir, wesh. C'est quoi ce gamin là? Ouais, Star. Je veux pas un gamin comme ça, moi. Je te le jure.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small?
He's just a curious kid. No need to get... That said, these fish are actually pretty big by pine. Maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown. I told my brother about it, and he A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over it. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of... Hey, Mr. Nice!
Je vais le goumer ce gamin.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? I miss my brother. What? But we were just with it. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore. Yep. You can have all the patience and... Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Child said that he'd be by the river. Yay! Let's...
Mon Dieu. Putain, il court sacrément vite le bâtard. Hein. Il est chiant ce gosse. Il est chiant ce gosse. Wesh. Il y a les arrêts qui viennent tomber du ciel au calme.
Treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us... If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid...
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother!
Oh, merde.
You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course. For I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you...
Toys? And... Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toys sell.
I'll say
Il
it
est
again.
con ce gamin.
Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 more.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't fun. Were you always cruising for a bruising?
Alright then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarder.
Would you listen to yourself? You think we...
Well then, why don't you put me to the test?
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But if you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf?
Come on. If we...
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a...
The loot's on the opposite cliff.
Huh, no problem. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do?
Brother, what do we do?
Please, hold on a moment, sir. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely, he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. I remember that the boss got us 600,000 more alone from that Snezhnayan bank.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say...
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of...
Makes sense. Owing money is...
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman?
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say...
No, it's not that. What we mean, but we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid?
Yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are...
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits.
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liu.
Do I have to? Now
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liu.
Well, alright then, I'll go.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh...
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
I'm afraid you're still too young, sir. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead?
But...
I really do have to go now, sir. I'll see you around, alright?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself to think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Paimon wonders too. Wait, where's Tooser? We were too... Either way, let's head over.
Oh, mais quel con, mais quel con. Putain. Mais quel gamin à la con, sérieusement, quoi. Arrête de voir de bouger partout, frère. Il m'a saoulé, wesh. C'est bon, il m'a gavé. Merde. Merde.
Couldn't let your guard down.
Tooser, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthless, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops. This is, of course, an analogy.
Pardon.
So as your sales manager here in Leo, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price for betrayal?
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one. Forget it. Perhaps a round of...
Hands-on trade?
After all,
Hey, did a harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it.
am I hearing a hint of a...
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you...
You'll get frostbite.
Have a load of this. Let's end this quickly. Let's not waste time. You need to hurry up.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthless, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kite, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Huh? Kites are...
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And...
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone, please forget it. Perhaps...
Hands-on training?
After all,
Hey, did a Harbinger wants to spar with us personal?
I can't believe it.
am I hearing a hint of a...
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you...
Putain.
Yeah.
Mais genre... Putain. Mais Nick, t'es mort là, putain. Ouais, Nick, t'es mort. Mais quoi? C'est bon, je vais m'énerver, je vais casser ma console, là, je crois.